What's up, YouTube? This is my video on how to do death metal vocals. Now, there's so many kids on there telling you how to do them and do this, do that, but it's just they're teaching you how to fuck up your vocal cords completely. So, I mean, I don't want that to happen to any of you guys because your voice is you. If you didn't have your voice, people would think of you totally fucking differently, you know what I mean? So, the way I'm going to teach you will save you from your loss of voice, save you from damage to your actual vocal cords, save you from anything. So the biggest thing that I'm going to start off with is you're never using your actual throat for anything at all. I'm a bit sick right now, so I mean that's why my voice sounds a bit fucky. So the first thing that I want to teach you guys how to do though is the grunt. For kids that are just learning how to scream, how to growl, how to anything like that, it's that's the first thing you have to learn is how to get that sound and that vibration in your throat. So, but see, it's not coming from your throat. That's just where it's happening. Okay, so you're gonna use your diaphragm, which you can feel it pushing up. It's where if you breathe out really hard, that's where it comes from. Okay, that's what you're kind of flexing. So you're using your diaphragm at all times for every kind of death metal vocal scream, for anything, okay? The first thing I want to show you to do, like I said, was a grunt, okay? Like a mean-ass dog. Now, a lot of kids will tell you to do this, okay? But they're teaching you how to do it the wrong way. They're just showing you how to do it like, which is fucked. You can't. That's not getting the right vibration. That's not doing it right. That's fucking up your throat right there. If you did that for an hour, and anyone, even me, an experienced growler, would hurt like hell. Okay. So what I'm going to teach you to do is there's going to be a vibration in your throat right around here. Okay. And what you have to do is just push from your diaphragm, like breathe out really hard. Okay, so that's straight up your diaphragm. That's not your throat. That's not anything. So that's what you're going to have to do when you're doing this grunt. So make sure there's a lot of air coming out of you, and it's not going to sound exactly how you think it's going to sound at first because you're just learning, but this is how you're going to learn, and this is how you're going to develop into a good death metal vocal growler or screamo. Or like I said, that's the first thing you want to do. So just grunt your teeth like a dog and just growl it out, like just grunt it like as hard as you possibly can. But do not use your throat, okay? So make sure it's coming right from your diaphragm, okay? So it's like, and make sure you feel that vibration in your throat. Put your fingers here when you're doing it. You're going to feel that vibration, and that's it. That's the feel you're going to need. You can feel it without your fingers. That's just so you can get a feel for it, okay? That's the main thing you need, okay? Once you have that step down with doing it perfectly, and using your actual diaphragm, you are on a good road to being a death metal vocalist. And with me, that's the first thing I learned. But see, I was taught from a very good local vocalist that I put all my trust into, and a lot of my own tips. And also, I was watching videos on YouTube about kids trying to teach other people how to do them. But I mean, there's an overload of them, but I mean, this one's teaching you how to do it right. So after you have that step down, you want to get your low before you get your high, because once you get your low, you can translate that vibration and that growl into a higher pitch, and don't try and hit someone else's pitch. Don't try and hit someone else's low ever. You're going to have your own type of voice, okay, your own sound. You're always going to need it. It's originality, creativity. It's exactly what you need, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is just open up your throat, but kind of clenching here a little bit with kind of throwing your tonsils back and kind of something stupid like that. Like, I mean, it makes you look like a dumbass when you're first trying to do it, but eventually you can just mold that into your own kind of style. But this is how you're going to learn. At first, there's going to be a lot of air coming out, but at least you're going to get that vibration. So right now, I want you to just try it with clean tone, just like a ooh, and remember, diaphragm, not your throat. If you're using your throat, it's going to sound like ooh. Use your diaphragm. ooh, and once you have that, you can switch that. If you add that grunty, growly sound without clenching your teeth, you're gonna have a low growl. Now it's not gonna sound good. It's probably gonna sound something like this. You know, it's not what you're gonna want it to sound like, but that's exactly what you need to start. Okay. Once you have that down, you can get into higher pitches. You can get into anything you want. You can even make your own fucking shit up, like kind of like I've done. Okay, like I mean, when you're done with how you found, when I'm done, like I mean, I'm still learning myself on how to improve. You know, like just keep going. But with my low, it sounds something like this. You know, that sounds something. It sounds something like that. And then with a high, it's like, let these angels. You know what I mean? Like everyone has their own sound. Okay, but make sure you have that down for the low. And another thing, it does not matter what you drink, what you eat, how you party, if you smoke, if you drink alcohol, if you fucking stay up for 24 hours. If you still have a good voice, then you're still going to be able to fucking growl. Okay, obviously smoking fucks up your health, but it's not going to screw up how you're a death metal vocalist. So, I mean, the people who say that, fuck off. Seriously, like, fuck yourselves. Doesn't matter if you're drinking pop, doesn't matter if you're drinking water. It's the same kind of thing. Like myself, I usually try and drink something acidy before I get on stage to develop phlegm in my throat, so I can do more guttural kind of vocals like I was just doing. And then after you get that down, you can go into, you know, the pig squeals, the you know, everything like that. And but that's the first thing that you want to get down is that ooh, and then add it together for a and once you have that, you're on the road. And if I get good responses from this and good everything like that, then I'm going to keep making videos on how to actually improve your low, how to improve the way you portray going at it. Because I know with myself, I started off that way, and then when you're singing along to, I don't know, let's say someone deep, Cannibal Corpse, sing along to Stripped, Raped, and Strangled by Cannibal Corpse, and just follow along with the lyrics. There's actually a video where you can follow along with the lyrics, and that's the song that I started off with. It's a simple, slow-paced. My band actually does a cover of it that you can watch on my YouTube account. It's a for a just learning vocalist. It's a slow-paced, low, kind of guttural, but you can do it without that and kind of get the feel if you're doing it right or doing it wrong, kind of thing. So if you want to take it that way, then give her on that. That's the best song I can teach you. And if you have any questions or anything, just message my YouTube account, and I'd be happy to answer anything. The only time, one more thing, the only time that it should hurt to do this is your first week or two trying to learn. Okay, trying to learn how to do screams, trying to learn how to, by copying my video. Okay, it's going to hurt you at first. If you go on for a long time, like if you go on for that long, even that wasn't long at all. It was like fucking 4 seconds. If you like, I mean, when I go on for 10 seconds, all I am is out of breath. Okay, I don't need a drink of water afterwards. I don't need anything. Usually, I just need to swallow because I'm so out of breath. But another huge thing to get your like when you get more advanced kind of thing. I actually got this off a kid on YouTube, but it helped me a lot, is breathing exercises. Breathe in as deep as you can, push on your chest, and then let out with an O, like a and if you're trying to get longer screams, that's how you're going to do it. Okay, and also practicing the alphabet while you're doing jumping jacks. That is another huge help for getting your actual things down, like A, B, C, D, E, F. You get the idea. Okay, you just keep going while doing jumping jacks. That's going to help your airflow. It's going to help pushing it out of your diaphragm, because when you land, your actual diaphragm is just going to throw it out of your throat. It's not even going to, you don't even have to fucking push. Okay, so if you can do that, then you are on the road to being a death metal screamer.